Previously on Morrowind, I knelt before the banner of Anvil and swore fealty to the kingdom and to always protect its interests. This was no hollow pledge. It was a bond forged through trials that tested my courage and resolve. To prove my loyalty, I ventured into 2 different crypts, one with incompetent tomb raiders, the other with a single necromancer. But I pressed on, banishing the malevolence that sought to blight Anvil's lands. Rising from the darkness into the light of day, I knew I had earned my place as a protector of this proud kingdom. My oath sealed by both word and deed.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Morrowind with Valdryn Celis. Today we are going to continue our great work for the glorious Kingdom of Anvil and defend it to the death. I need you to investigate some unusual noises in the sewers. The sewers under the garden quarter, to be precise. I've been hearing them myself, only people walking and talking, but there's also been reports of chanting. A cult living in the sewers is no good, so I'm sending you to investigate. If they are hostile, I authorize you to use force to clear them out. There's no public access point in the garden quarter sewers, but you can get there through the marina sewers if you use the grate next to Cyrodiil Manor. Oh, and take this key as well. Alright, simple enough, a sewer mission. Actually went down there already when we were capturing a Storm H-Knock. Alright, so we need to get there from the marinas and the sewers, and I think I see a little sewer grate on the map here. Right here? Yes. This is probably good enough. Little sewer water, never hurt anyone. Hopefully we don't have any open wounds. Okay, so we probably want to head east towards like the garden district if we can.
You'll be dead soon.
Are you guys cultists? Are you just smugglers or something? Arvin, alright. Oh yeah, we also looted this off the Tomb Raiders last time, and I figured I would show it off. It's our cool little cowboy hat. We might roll with it for a little bit. It looks pretty cool. I never thought I would see a cowboy hat in an Elder Scrolls game, but here we are. The sewers down here seem pretty freaking massive. It's basically like Vivec sewers times 10. It's probably about the size of old Ebonheart's if I had to guess. Just keeps going and going. Garden sewers, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Some moon crabs, of course. Maybe they're the ones conspiring against the queen. Maybe it's a moon crab cult, I don't know. What does this lead to? Venerous Manor Cellar, no, don't want to go in there. There's a man down here. Hello. Oh, you're hostile. Every time I put my weapon away in the sewers, I get assaulted. All he had on him of value were some Imperial Navy boots. So like, is this him? Is he like a traitor, an ex-member? I guess he has a helmet too, but we actually already stole one from someone's grave. I guess he wasn't the guy we're looking for. I take it back. This sewer system is bigger than Old Ebonheart. It's like the size of the city. Maybe this way. Oh, here's some more people. This is Placid Drowner Cult territory. Well, I think they're a cult. By entering this place, you have presented yourself as our next sacrifice. Prepare to die. It's always nice when the cultists say, we're cultists, and you don't have to, you know, wonder about it. Jairus Tyro is a pretty cool axe, we'll take it. And you have like a full set of... No, you don't have a full set. You have part of a set of Navy armor. I kind of want to get the full set at this point. Okay, so is there like evidence of we're a cult? And we like to do culty things. Well, the quest didn't update, so I have to assume there's more of them. Okay, so I've come into some sort of tunnel in the sewers. I don't know who this is. The Lanthea Grotto? I don't think we want to go there. Apparently there's a grotto though. It's probably like a smuggler's tunnel. Alright, well, I gotta assume you have to go into that grotto because I don't see anything else or anywhere else to go. So maybe you're supposed to kind of walk this way? Here's hoping.
To the death.
I'm getting attacked by crazy people. That's always a good sign. Pearl Seeker Charm, water breathing. That's pretty good. There's a crazy man in a robe shooting spells at me. But is that really the cultist? Kind of looks like one with those tattoos. And I'm just paralyzed, hopefully for not very long, but it's lasting a while, isn't it? Any day now, okay. No, don't let him get up. He's gonna paralyze you again. Okay. Carlonius Taurus. He just has a astral jellyfish on him. That sounds kind of culty. Bunch of wine, I guess we'll take it. Or maybe he's just a humble fisherman, I don't know. A scamp club, we'll take it. Well, even if he was a humble fisherman, he's freaking dead now. Okay, what does this lead to? Clovian cheese, I knew it. Sheogorath was behind the whole thing. Well, this was a complete bust. I mean, it was a cool dungeon, but it's not exactly what we're looking for, is it, Mr. Carlonius Taurus? Oh wait, there's another direction we can go. Maybe it's this way. Anvil Garden Quarter. It just took us outside the city. What was... Okay, well. Now we know for certain it was a bust. Maybe we have enough information to go back. I honestly don't know. It's just the journal hadn't updated, so I was trying to find something. All right, well, so we'll mark it here and recall out and just see if we can tell them about it. Do you know what's causing the noises in the sewers? Yes, there were cultists in there. They were using a grotto to secretly enter the city. I killed their leader. Oh. So maybe you needed to go to the grotto. I'm so confused right now. A murder cult hiding right under our street. What is going on with this city lately? You performed admirably, Retainer. I'll make sure to send someone to block the connection to the grotto. It's too much of a vulnerability to this city otherwise. Here, you should take these potions and some gold for your work. And report back when you're ready for more duties. Yeah, I'm ready for some more duties. There's been some heavy flooding recently, and the bridge over the Nahareen River has gone out. It stands on the only road between the two settlements, Archad and Hal Sadek, both of which fall under my responsibility. So I'm going to make you do it. So I need to rebuild it as soon as possible. You should be the one to oversee the repairs. Yeah, you're much too busy. I need you to contract Hegeld the Steady to do the repairs. He's a carpenter, and his workshop is in the Wayfair building east of St. Bendu Square. Here's enough money to cover the work and the materials. I also need you to ensure the safety of the worksite. Cyrodiil and Baron Valdryn, Reeves of Halsadek and Archad, have both sent reports of increased bandit activity around the broken bridge. You should go to either of them, get whatever information you need, and eliminate the bandit threat. All right, so let's head to St. Bendu Square, and this is actually the building. Well, that was easy. No, well,
I'm not busy
do you
now.
know
What do you
where... No, apparently we can't ask you about it. All right. Hegeld's Furnishings, so you're the man. Well, hello, I make the sturdiest furniture in the realm. You in the market? No. I need you to rebuild a bridge. A broken bridge, aye. I fixed that blasted thing more times than I can count. It's a lot of hard work, and I'd have to abandon my clients to travel all the way there. But if you have some royal coin for me, I'll do it. 2,000 septums should about cover it. You can pay now. That sounds reasonable. Thank you. I can start working as soon as the materials are delivered. I'm a carpenter, not a logger after all. Wood for royal contracts is usually supplied by the Royal Hafingar Company. Their office is a short walk from here. Turn left when you exit the building and then right. You should give them this note so they know exactly what supply of wood I need. Is this it? Yes. Now we just need to find the secretary somewhere. Is it you? Looking to trade, Outlander. I have choice company wares from Skyrim for sale. Have you ever heard of skis? No. The Nords use them to quickly move across snow-covered terrain. I've never tried them myself. Aren't you a Nord? Do you actually sell skis? Apparently not. You, sir, are a false advertiser. Can you supply me with wood? As always, the company would be interested in supplying wood for royal projects, and we certainly have enough in stock to build a single bridge. Do you have the bill of materials for me? Yes. As expected, we have all the wood in stock, so no need to wait for a lengthy delivery from Skyrim. Now, this should cost you about 1,000 septims, with a discount for the Kingdom of Anvil as a regular customer already applied. You'll need to pay now. We didn't get an extra 1,000, right? He only gave us 2,000 to spend. That's kind of annoying. Perfect. Always a pleasure doing business with the Kingdom of Anvil. We'll notify Hegel that the materials will be delivered as soon as possible. Have a pleasant day. Someone came by and told me that the wood will be delivered soon. I can take care of everything from here. Once the materials come in, I'll head over straight to the bridge and get to work. So let's go back to Raymanus and tell him that we have hired the repairman. Is Hegel the Steady ready to begin the repairs? Yes. Great. That's one part of your task accomplished, but remember, you still have to deal with the bandit threat. Between Archod and Hal Sadek. Okay. So we're supposed to go to one of those villages and talk to, like, the Reeve, which I believe is kind of similar to a mare, if I was to guess. I'm trying to think the fastest way to get there. It's quite a walk. Let's use the Mages Guild, or maybe the caravan. Yeah, maybe the caravan has a quick route there. Hal Sadek, there you go. The local Reeve is Cyrodiil. She lives in the house with the red roof. That's it as far as important people in Hal Sadek go. The rest of us are humble farmers and craftsmen. Well, and there's the bard Denaralan? I guess it's supposed to be Dandelion from Witcher. He spends all day plucking the strings of his lute when he isn't off performing an anvil. Well, we don't care about him. Red roof, it's got to be this one, right? Knock, knock.
Ah, greetings. What
Welcome to
shall we
House
talk
Sadek,
about?
Retainer. I am Cyrodiil, the Reeve of this village. Tell me what a Reeve is. A Reeve is an appointee of the Queen of Anvil assigned to one of the smaller settlements throughout the kingdom. We collect taxes, keep census records, settle legal disputes, and maintain critical infrastructure like roads and bridges. Well, you're doing a horrible job at it. My predecessor did a sorry job on that last account. Oh, well, there you go. So my very first act in office was replacing the collapsed wooden bridge with a new, sturdier one. So I was told there are bandits here. Marshal Palelius sent you here. Good. The broken bridge is on the road to Archod, on the hill to the east of here, right above a waterfall. There are 3 bandits in total, and they attack anyone who dares come near the bridge. When you get there, you might want to check if Lidis Sakaro is alright. He has a small farm right next to where they're lurking. If I see a waterfall, we'll know we're there. Well, here's 2 bridges, and one of them is wooden and in the water. But there's also just a brick one. Okay. Are we trying to repair the second bridge? That seems a little dumb. Hello there, Outlander. I'm Lidis Sakaro. What brings you to my farmhouse? Okay, so you're the guy we were supposed to talk to. How are the bandits? How could I not know about them? They're attacking travelers and merchants right outside my farm. Please tell me you came to kill them. If you do, I might be able to give you some valuable information. Ooh. Well, now let's kill them for sure. And here you are, actually. A Khajiit. I knew it. It's always the cap folk. Every single one of them is a criminal. At least according to this game. And Skyrim. Get out of here with your archery.
Enjoy this.
You guys are the worst bandits of all time.
I will enjoy this.
I say as he like backs away and almost kills me. There we go. A note from Vito. Read this carefully and pass it on to the others. If anyone pockets the loot before bringing it to the barrow again, you will regret it. It was my idea to set up so close to the bridge, and I'm the leader of the gang, so I'm going to continue getting my 30% whether you like it or not. The barrow, okay. Do you have anything else on you? No. Is there a barrow nearby? Ooh, that's a cool waterfall. Hey, they're dead. I murdered them. You're safe now, except for the one leader. What a relief that those bandits are gone. Thank you. I have some more information that might be helpful. Their lair must be somewhere east. That's where they came from before crossing the upper bridge and walking through my farm, like they owned the place. They threatened to kill me if I told anyone, but I guess now that they're gone, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay. Sounds like we need to find that little grotto then, because otherwise the leader's just gonna come kill the farmer, and that does not sound like a winning strategy for us. East of here, what's this? Just a ruin, okay. Try to get, higher ground here. Maybe we can see the barrow. Or grotto, wait. Apparently we walked past it. There's a grotto over here. Let's check that out. It's like right under the waterfall. Those sneaky gits. Broken Shrine Grotto. Sounds like the place to me. And they even have a pet bird monkey. Apparently 3 of them. Apparently this is a nest. Will they attack me if I take their eggs? No, they don't. Apparently don't care about their children. That's fair. Okay, maybe this isn't the grotto we were looking for, but it's, it's full of ingredients from Oblivion, so I like it. What is this? The Broken Shrine. We can't even pray to it. All right, well, screw the monkeys. Let's get out of here. There's a hostile Bosmer outside of it, so good chance it's thieves. Okay, what is this? Heriskius Barrow? Barrow, Grotto. Did he even say it was a grotto? I don't know. Let's go in here. Apparently this is the dungeon delving episode. It's fine by me. This place looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. Are you the man behind this whole organization, sir? Are you Vigo or Vito? Yes, you are. Oh, cool. So this was it. You guys are just hanging out in a tomb, huh? This seems like a horrible idea, but guess you know what you're doing. She has the armor that those royal guards in Anvil were wearing. Ooh. I'm excited to get this. You also have a ton of health. Hargra Gra Carthol. Oloman Steel? Is that what those guys were using? Sure. We'll take your other stuff too. Cool. We got a Roman looking breastplate. I like it. Colovian Relic. It's like a bone. Interesting. Do Colovians mummify their corpses? They must. I didn't know that. Kind of cool. Moonmoth Ring, the 4 Amel L. Take it. Some more gems. I thought this would be an altar, but we can't actually use it. Coins. More gems. Pretty lucrative to rob the dead. All right, let's check old Vito. A silver katana, we'll take it. I think that's it. I think we just had to kill him. I don't think we needed a note of we're bandits and we're gonna kill everyone. So let's head back to the farm and tell him that they're all dead. I don't know if we need to actually do that, but we shall. Hey bud, the bandits are dead. You found and killed their leader. That's a relief. It's good to know that our kingdom has such capable people in its employ. I know. We're gonna head to Bring Across just for a second because one of my
Anything I can do for
subscribers asked if they could see the Redguard robes here. So this is the expensive Redguard robe.
Well met. What is it?
Pretty sick. We're not going to use it though. Maybe when the Redguard expansion comes out, we'll roll with it. Bandits are dead. One less thing to worry about now that those bandits are dead. Let's hope the bridge repair is soon to follow. Okay, so it seems like we just need to turn it in to the Marshal now. What is the status of the bandits that have been attacking the bridge, Retainer? Have you dealt with them already? I killed all of the bandits around the bridge. I also killed their leader in Harkisius Barrow. Harkisius, an abandoned barrow, would make for an attractive spot for a bandit hideout. But you dealing with the leader of the bandit operation is even more than I asked for. Wonderful work. As you've already contracted Hageld, your job to oversee the repairs is now officially complete. You did everything I asked for, and the bridge is soon to be restored, finally reconnecting two villages. You even went above and beyond by eliminating the leader of the bandits, ensuring that they will never return to haunt the region. This is true dedication to the Kingdom of Anvil. For your services, take this robe from the kingdom's vaults. Ooh. And from my personal collection, take this crossbow. You deserve it. Rest now, but remember, I always have more duties for you. Alright, let's check out this Skirmisher's Robe. Fortify Marksman, Fortify Light Armor. Okay, so it looks like the Robe of Cinders we found before. Yep, it's exactly the same. Alright. Just different enchantments. We're not going to roll with a robe right now, though. I much prefer the Roman Greek-looking armor we're wearing. Have you come for duties? Yes. Dire news from beyond Anvil. It seems there's a hostage situation unfolding in Marav. Several of Marav's farmers have trapped their reeve, Caetius Nobius, in his home. They say it's a response to our increasing imports of salt rice from Morrowind. It's extremely cheap, no doubt due to using slave labor, and as a result, the prices of other crops have dropped to compete with it. The farmers asked to speak with a representative of the kingdom, so I'm sending you. Make sure Caetius is alright and resolve the situation peacefully. I don't want blood on either of our hands. Where is Marav? It is a tiny village just north of Anvil. There's no carriage service there, so I expect you'll need to make the trip on foot. Well, at least you told me. Alright, so let's head to Marav. I went ahead and dropped off a bunch of our gear that we weren't using on Pad Rule over by our house in Brina Cross. And we also got a crossbow from the Marshal, so let's use that. Looks pretty freaking cool. What does it actually do? You can restore your own health and fatigue. Interesting. I'm sure I will never remember to do that, but cool. Nevertheless. Yeah, Marav's just over here. It's not too far at all. I think this is Marav. Maybe let's go towards the red roof building again. That seemed to work last time. A tiger Khajiit.
Greetings.
That's kind of cool. Hey, you are loathsome, slaver. Jada may listen to you, but Dronil will not. Leave Cyrodiil and take your bloodstained weeds with you. Because I'm a Dunmer? That's awesome. Hey,
Happy to help.
what do you want? I hear there's a hostage situation. That's one way to look at it. Personally, I see things much simpler. You people are killing us, you people. Every day, another boatload of salt rice comes in from Morrowind is another day the price of our crops goes down. Caetius hasn't done anything to stop it, so he's complicit. And he stays in there until we know we're going to make it to the next season. If you want to talk to him, be our guest, but you'd better not try anything. Are you threatening an officer of the Kingdom of Anvil? Bad idea. Hey,
Any time now.
you're not from around here. Who sent you? I hear you're part of a hostage situation. Oh dear, I hope you haven't done anything rash. I'm fine for the most part. They just aren't letting me leave. I know that sounds bad, but these people have been through a lot. The price of wheat has never been lower, thanks to all the salt rice flowing in from Morrowind. And Marav was never a particularly wealthy village to begin with. Everyone here needs help. They're simply lashing out the only way they can. Please, go back to the Marshal and ask him for a subsidy. I'm sure they'll let me go if you do. Alright. Seems like a good man. It's, what are you hiding in your trapdoor, though? Slaves? Well, it doesn't look like he's hiding anything in here. We had to check though, right? We had to check. Alright, well. Have you managed to defuse the hostage situation? Not really. I'm glad to hear that Kaitis is safe, but I'm afraid his idea simply isn't workable. If I approved a continuing subsidy in this case, we'd have every farmer in the kingdom breaking my door down to get the same deal. The best we can offer is a one-time investment. There's a high elf merchant, Kolaria, who's come to Anvil from Wayrest. An arrival tax on her should be enough to fund the investment. She's lodging in the West Wind Suites over in the marina. Go collect 300 septums from her and offer it to the villagers. Hopefully that will be enough to get them to stand down. Alright. The West Wind Suites, I think, are like along the wall here. Right? Yes, okay. So we're looking for a high elf. You. Ooh, you got some fancy stuff in here. Hey.
All right then, I'm listening.
I suppose I can make time to speak with you. What do you need? Apparently you're a trainer. Interesting. Yeah, I need 300 septums. What is it? I'm here to collect a 300 septum arrival tax. Excuse me, I was informed of no such thing. Take it if you must, but I don't want to be bothered like this in the future. Collect it at the border next time. Is what we're doing legal? I don't know. Look how cool that stuff looks. Kind of want to kill her and steal it, but we won't do that. If the kingdom gave you a 300 septum investment, would you let Kaitis go? Huh, fine. I'll let him know he's free to leave. But let's consider this the first step of an ongoing project. I look forward to your future cooperation. Yeah.
What's that,
All right, well, let's go tell the marshal the good news. Very well done, Valdryn Celis. I'm not happy that we had to cave to the villagers' demands, but allowing things to get out of hand could have resulted in consequences reaching far beyond Morav. Allow me to express my thanks with this enchanted gauntlet. I look forward to the level of success and your future duties. This replaces our other gauntlet and fortifies willpower and speed. That's alright. I need you to interrogate an apparent drug lord. Oh boy. Strahler Loronis, an unassuming merchant, walked into Goldstone and confessed to manufacturing drugs. Sure enough, when the guards searched his apartment, they found a hidden skooma lab. Now he says he wants out of the trade, and in exchange for amnesty, he's promising to give up something big. Your task is to visit him in Goldstone's dungeons, listen to what he has to say, and figure out whether or not we should trust him. Okay, so let's head towards the Goldstone prison, dungeons, there we go. Right here. Ooh, a nice little gallows. They'll probably hang me if they ever find out I stole the majority of this armor, but it's all good. Oh, are you a blacksmith? Oh, dang. She probably just sells the gear that you need, right? She sure does. We didn't need to steal all the stuff we stole. We're putting it towards a good cause, right? So I don't feel too bad. Is it down here? Yes, dungeons. Perfect, perfect. And here's the man we're looking for. What is it? Another official with more questions? You all tire me. Hey bud, you're looking handsome in there. I like what you done with your hair. Those are some nice tattoos. I bet you get lots of good jobs. Tell me about the drug lord. Well, I wouldn't call myself that, but I did make drugs, yes. And as I've told the others who questioned me, I decided to stop. Now, for the other thing I said to them, you gain nothing by keeping me in here. But if you decide to let me go, I can help you set up a meeting with and arrest one of my biggest distributors. I know for a fact that I am not his only supplier, so trust me, this is someone you want. You can set up a meeting. I'm no fool, so I'm not going to ask you to release me before the distributor is arrested. But in order for that meeting to happen, I need two things from you. The first is to secure the meeting's location. I couldn't just sell the produce at my house, that's too conspicuous. Instead, I utilized the back rooms of the pawn shop in Little Orinthia, so gracefully provided by its owner, Lucia. You should convince her to let you use it for another deal. The second thing I need you to do is bring me back one bottle of my newest batch from my hidden lab. Don't worry, it's not for me. It's for the distributor to taste when you meet him. You'll have to convince him that it was me who sent you, and there's no better way to do it than to come with my product in hand. My lab is in my apartments, in the North Wall Apartments complex in Little Orinthia. It's not far from Lucia's shop. The key to the lab is under my pillow. I never wanted to become one. For me, it was just a means to an end. I was always very good at alchemy, so why not use it to earn some easy coin for an early retirement? The trade takes its toll on you, though. It is as if it turned me into another, much harsher person. One day, my wife just took our son with her and left. I don't know where she went, and honestly, I don't even blame her. Maybe it's better this way. I just wish I could have stopped sooner. But at least I stopped at all, right? Perhaps. So let's head to good old Little Orenthia and bust a crime syndicate. So he is at the North Wall Apartments. This? No. This? Yes. Move along, citizen. This is a site of an active investigation. I know, I'm part of the investigation. I can't let you into the apartment. It's sealed off pending the completion of the investigation. How did you even know the person who lived here was involved in drugs? I am investigating this crime, and I need you to let me in. Of course you are, and I'm the queen herself. I don't know how they do it where you're from, but in Anvil, royal investigators have documents proving their identities. Get lost. We could just sneak in anyways. Maybe we should return to the marshal and try to get some papers? Yeah, let's do that. He immediately proposed cooperation. Interesting. He does make a surprisingly convincing argument. We risk nothing by playing along, and we gain a chance at arresting a bigger fish. Retainer, it's decided. You should continue doing whatever he asks of you, as long, of course, as the tasks stay within acceptable legal and moral boundaries. Here, let me write you a warrant for you. There we go. It seems like we can tell him about other stuff. Set up a meeting. Conducting the meeting in the usual place is another good suggestion from Strahler. So far, every single one of his ideas has been good, and it makes me angry. With his intellect, he could have become someone useful, like an educator, but instead he chose to make drugs. Whatever. What's done is done. Let's focus on the task at hand. Convincing this Lucia shouldn't be too hard, especially with that warrant I gave you. Yeah, he also asked me to recover drugs for him. He asked you to retrieve drugs? What for? You know what? It doesn't matter. If you think it should be done, do it. There's a guard posted outside his apartment, but if you show her that warrant, she should let you in. Yeah, she was kind of a jerk. Hey, I got a warrant. I see. In that case, you are, of course, free to enter. Good luck with the investigation, and I hope you arrest the bastards. They've been poisoning the city for far too long. Oh, we'll get them. We'll get them good. Alright, he said he kept a key under the pillow. Yep, there we go. Guess we could just pick it anyways, but he's not going to need this money anymore where he's going. Hidden cellar. Ooh. Potent skooma. Interesting. We'll take it. Wonder what makes it potent. Oh, we got a lot of skooma that we can sell. Just because he's out of business doesn't mean we have to be. Alright, should be enough. Now let's head to the pawn shop. This one? No. Bakery. I think it's this one. Yeah. Ooh, it's a nice little place you got here. Soap. A hookah pipe. A red guard.
If you need something.
Hey.
No one can beat my prices.
Ugh. Yeah, you here to put something up or are you here to buy? You'll have to get rid of that moon sugar. Wow, that's... Aren't you, like, assisting drug dealers? You don't sell drugs, though? That makes sense. Set up a meeting. What are you talking about? This is a pawn shop, not a banquet hall. I don't rent it out for meetings. Strahler Loronis told me otherwise. He wants to use your pawn shop for another meeting. Are you serious? Why would Strahler send someone instead of coming on his own? Whatever. You can tell him that, as usual, the room with the fireplace will be ready for his arrival. Oh, and that he should pay me extra this time for sending a stranger without warning. Okay, so seemingly we need to go back to the dungeons, I think, and tell him that we've got it all set up. You convinced Lucia. Excellent. Do you have a bottle for my latest batch? Yes. Then the meeting can go ahead. My distributor is a Khajiit named Zaribi. I've thought for a long time about how best to trap him, and here's what I came up with. You need to have a guard stationed in the pawn shop before the two of you arrive. He's a slippery cat, and that way you can ensure he has no way out. Once the guard is in place, go to the Abbacetti, a hotel in the Garden Quarter, and pay Zarabi a visit. If you give him a taste of my new batch, he'll follow you anywhere. He's very rich and very particular about the product he carries. He's also incredibly cruel. Getting involved with him is one of my greatest regrets. It's like I said, man, every single Khajiit in these games is a criminal. I'm not even like, that's not even an exaggeration. They always buy moon sugar. They're always involved in moon sugar and skooma. It's okay. I forgive them. I love cats. So I guess we'll tell the marshal and maybe he can send a guard down there for us. That makes sense to me. So we finally have a name. Now we just need to make an arrest. Strahler's plan sounds solid, so we'll use it. I'll send a guard to the pawn shop while you go to the Abbacetti. Good luck with the meeting. Let's hope it was all worth it. I hope so too, because taking out a skooma drug ring like this is actually, you know, bettering the entire city. Only I'm allowed to use skooma. Zarabi. He's a high roller and a frequent resident here. Anyone staying in the hotel should be able to tell you which room is his. Are you not staying in the hotel? Okay. Guess let's just ask the tavern owner. Yes, Zarabi's staying here. Check room 106 in the hotel upstairs. All right. 106? Yes. Hello. I have drugs.
Greetings.
I mean, let's close the door. I have drugs. You're a very tall freaking Khajiit. Zarabi welcomes you. How may Zarabi favor his new friend? I'm here to set up a meeting. Zarabi sees you for the first time in his life. What business could we possibly have together? Strahler Laronis sent me. He wants to deal again. Is that so? Why would the man send you and not come on his own? Is this some sort of trickery? Let Zarabi try this. He takes a sip of the skooma. Oh yes, this is Strahler's all right. And so potent. He's really outdid himself this time. Zarabi presumes that the deal is to happen in the usual place. Perfect. Zarabi will finish this bottle, tidy himself, and then head down to the pawn shop. Oh, I thought we were going to have to escort him there, but this works too. All right, let's see if he showed up. Is it you again? Will Strahler be joining us at all today, or has he become totally reliant on a little henchman like yourself? It doesn't really matter. Is the skooma in the back as usual? All right, let's go then. Yes, you go first, in case you get tackled. Haha. What? Why? What is the meaning of this? Zarabi didn't do anything. Zarabi is innocent. Zarabi was set up. By the authority of the Kingdom of Anvil, Zarabi, you are under arrest for consumption and distribution of illegal narcotics. Retainer Valdryn. Great work on catching this bastard. I'll take it from here. Marshal Pelelius is expecting you for a full debrief in his manner. Nice job, bro. I want your helmet, though. I want that little, I don't know what it's called, mane on my helmet. How do I get one? All right, well, pleasure doing business with you. How's your progress on that drug lord business? We got him. The operation was a success? Excellent. Now that the Khajiit is behind bars, we'll surely get some useful information out of him. Maybe it can even lead to some more arrests. Just one more thing. I'd like to know your opinion on what punishment, if any, we should bestow upon Strahler Laronis. There is no denying that he committed crimes. People died from the drugs he sold. But there's also no denying his contributions to this investigation. So what should we do? So if you watched my original Morrowind series, or even part of my Oblivion series, Valdryn definitely believes in second chances. He was given a second chance. He believes his son should be given a second chance. So should this guy. He should be freed. I will arrange for his release. What about Lucia? The guard I sent arrested her when he was securing the pawn shop. She claims innocence, but knowing about drug deals and not telling the authorities is a crime in itself. What should we do with her? She should be freed. I mean, that Khajiit is cruel and mean, so maybe he was threatening her. I don't know. She should be freed. She will be released, and with that, this drug dealing business is finally concluded. The city is now considerably safer with not one, but two major players out of commission. And all thanks to you. Good work, Retainer. Take this gold for a job well done. 750 gold. So I think I am going to end the video there for today. Got a little bit farther working for the Marshal. Seems like we have more to do with him. I'm excited. These quests have been pretty freaking fun. Anyways, if you've made it this far, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already. It helps the channel a lot. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out.